Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Shadows Awakening with me, Deanox. When we last left off, we discovered the truth about a murderous husband, and we picked up Ushka, our second soul. I have no idea how to get into that top room. I will figure it out later. You can come back. However, given where we are, an Ishkar warrior is not usable. If I remember correctly. So I believe it'll automatically shift it. Yep. He's not usable. We can't use him here. But with that done, we have now completed all current side quests. So better do the Legacy of Garulian Empire, because we need to figure out what's the key to get into that place.
Bring your unwanted goods to me. I'll give you a fair price.
Did you know someone named Kench?
I know of her, sure, but I haven't seen her since the siege began. Bring your unwanted goods to me.
Uh-huh. The merc actually took her out. Oh, I can give her those. Never mind. Let's see. Yeah, let's get rid of... Yeah, doing comparisons, these are weaker. Yeah, we don't have the warrior class for these. What's the necklace? Oh, you have the necklace. You can't have non-ethereal weapons. That's the thing, you can click on one character and then scroll through that section. Same way these guys can't have shields. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's it. Eva, get this. I'm not adding thing, but you have got plus 10 armor and spirit. And you're looking better. I wanted to ask someone else about Kench. Hold on.
Always good to see you, friend.
Did you know someone named Kench?
Yes, of course. She used to run the hostel when I was supplying them. Seemed friendly enough, and I didn't pry. Everyone in Thorn has secrets, you know.
I know.
Always good to see you, friend.
You should see my secrets. I have many. Actually, I have one. He's grouchy, but he speaks in good old English, which is fine. See, I can't see that here because I can't access it until it's in the Shadow Realm. You know, we should really have stopped a woman from just walking straight up the steps, but
Aldershot, try out.
You looking to make a few coins? I had, I got close to a lady of the night, and I seem to have misplaced my ceremonial silk knife. If I don't get one before inspection, my superior will kill me. I'll pay 100 for one if you can get it for me. You should shop around, though. Some stalls are cheaper than others.
he's not wrong about that. So some of these guys are very expensive, and some of these guys are really cheap.
No hand beats me on.
Quest Silk Knife 130. Okay, that's what he's offering for that one. But you can get others that are cheaper.
Back so soon?
Did you know someone named Kench?
No,
No, sorry. Welcome.
you don't have quest items. You got an offhand. Ooh, got some. Oh wow. You got a nice. I can't afford any of this. Both staffs are even better.
Always good to see you, friend.
Nope, no quest available.
Ah, what do you have?
You got a quest, and you can get yours for 90. So if you just went to the weapon merchant, you would be
You
ripped off.
came back? What?
What do you know about Asura Merc?
Don't know anything you came back?
Did you know someone?
Don't know anything? Weapons?
you're 125. So you guys offer the worst deals. I believe there's one more merchant over here. Yes, this guy over here. We'll see what sort of deal he's got.
Helms, Mayor.
Did you know some?
Is that the woman who runs the host? Helms.
Quests, and you also offer 90 for your sword knife. I'll take the 90 and pocket the difference. I got a better price. Two of those merchants who sell it are expensive.
Do you have it?
Yes.
You bailed me out here. You have my thanks and my money.
Nice. 800 XP for that. Lovely. Good thing too, because I think like 10k to that's all. Hi. If you're not named, you're not important. I'm just purging you some spirit issues. You've got plenty here. You got issues right here. Nice. How did she get up there? I don't know. She was down low and then she was upstairs and then I don't know. Magic? Probably. It is not magic we've got. Hello, Ashadada.
Are you the Silk Master?
Yes. Are you going to continue or not?
I am the head of the Guild of Silk, milady.
Guild of Silk. When were the merchants allowed to form guilds?
Milady, who in the city is going to stop us?
Forgive me. Thole is not as I remember it.
Really? It's the same old crap hole it's ever been. My name is Arashad. How should I address you, milady?
And
Call me Evia.
Call me Ishmael.
Please, ask your questions.
I seek many things. Oh, hello. Excellent. Lots of stuff for us to do here. Okie dokie.
Might I render you aid in return for something?
Milady, it would be my honor to have your assistance in a number of problematic situations. I've lost a few merchants to aphotic spider attacks at night. Nasty creatures. And recently hiding in every shadow, it seems.
Yes. There's a nice
There's also a more, delicate matter. One involving, shall we say, a reappropriation of assets. What do you need?
Aha.
I can take care of the aphotic spiders for you.
Good.
I would be most grateful, milady. Bring me the carcasses of 10 spiders, and I'll pay you 5 apiece. Search inside the burial grounds, southwest of the market. They seem to be infesting there in great numbers.
Yeah, we're going to start.
Please, ask your questions.
What do you know about a Sura mercenary coming to Thole?
Everything, baby.
This is really none of my business. Please, lead me out of this.
Okay.
What do you need?
Did you know someone named Kench?
She used to run the hostel, didn't she? Honestly, outside the Guild of Silk, my knowledge of the people of Thole gets a little sketchy. What do you need?
Okay.
What do you need stolen and why?
Before Darmok seized control of the city, my father was intendant.
Uh-huh.
We were not close, but we were family, you know. When he defeated my father and became intendant, Darmok also took something.
You do.
A sword. A family heirloom, you might say. It was given to my father by my grandfather, and to him by his father before him.
The intendants of the city.
Darmok gave it to the mercenaries as a gift, to secure his alliance with them. But the sword is mine, by right of birth, and I want it back. Take this key. It will open the cellar to the Guild of Steel. The sword will be down there somewhere, I'm certain. Far too valuable as a bargaining chip for anyone to be wielding it. Find the sword and bring it back to me.
Nice
I
cash.
will pay you 200 in return.
Can you make the 2,000?
No.
Solid
By
roll.
the engraved pattern of 2 entwined serpents on the hilt and blade. What do you need?
What can you tell me about the Intendant?
We'll sort everything.
Very little, milady.
Last one.
He overthrew my father as intendant. I had no love for my father, but he was bloodkin, you know? I do not trust the Duke, and not just because he's in the Order of the Veil. Everyone knows the Order is just a thin veneer of respectability the Inquisition uses to cloak its institutional corruption. Thole would be better off without him. How can I help?
How fares the Guild of Silk?
Alas, 'tis a bad time to be a Tholian merchant. The city is surrounded by a horde of nomads, intent on sacking it.
Yeah, well, the Ruin Empire. Well, yeah,
Terrible
get the word
things
out.
lurk in the shadows of the catacombs. On the other hand, Guild of Silk profits are up this quarter. Nothing like a siege to drive up the price of food, huh? You have questions?
How long will the supplies last?
Hard to say, really. Possibly a year? If a sandstorm forces the nomads to retreat, even longer. Not to mention that the Intendant is an excellent gate weaver. He may have means to help us beyond even this. It's an inconvenience, but there are bigger dangers within the walls than without. Please, ask your questions.
And final question.
What can you tell me about the Garulian Empire?
Why do you want to know?
I like history.
It's a personal matter. When did the Empire fall?
Oh, some 3 centuries ago? I don't know much about it. Something about the sword and the theocrat. The start of a terrible era for some lands, I understand. I only really know the history of Thole, I'm afraid. Please, ask your questions.
What survives from the Empire in Thole?
Precious little, milady. This once mighty settlement is reduced to ruins.
Ah,
The
best of them.
Tholian catacombs were once a very popular burial site for Garulian nobles, I'm told. But without one of the catacomb keys, it would be hard to explore too far.
Oh, I don't need that.
However, I've read that there might be an imperial tomb somewhere in the chambers to the west.
Oh, yeah.
If this part of history interests you, you should certainly search around the burial grounds. That place is crawling with aquatic spiders, though, so
Oh,
be
right.
careful, my lady.
You want me to kill people anyway?
Please, ask your questions.
Nope, all done. We have quests. We have many quests. We have lots of quests. So we got the heirloom, which is a level 3. These are recommended level 4s. What are we actually at? 3. So we'll probably do, quest-wise, it would probably be a good idea to hit this first. That's also in there as well, so we'll level up before we get there. But if we hit the heirloom first, we can take out the sea. Well, then again, if we head, actually, it's a good idea heading over to there anyway, because if I remember correctly from the first playthrough, there's an event that can trigger over there, but we need to be in spook mode.
Ask me no questions. I shall tell thee no lies. Dost thou accept this pact?
Aye.
Excellent. The first pact is made. Take this and pour it upon the boxes outside the Guild of Steel.
Ask you no questions.
Do as I ask. Thou shalt gather up to 1/10 more souls. Dost thou accept this pact?
Aye.
Excellent. The second pact is made. Fare thee
you doing exactly? Are you making pacts behind my back? No.
Must I do everything myself?
Yes. Yes. See, you will at the end. Now, where's the thing for the demons? The demons' quest line's here. Hold on. By foul means. Missed it.
The pact.
I was on it. You can't see him here, but he sees him.
It is done. Thou completed thy pact.
A demon always.
Very well, cousin.
It won't surprise me if someone actually hired that demon to do the job. To do the job there. A 10th more souls. But that is an important thing we must note here, people, in this playthrough. If I make a pact, I am completing said pact. Come hell or high water. It is the way of demons. It is the way of demons. There's actually a bit that's missing out from this because it was done in a cutscene in the original game, original version of the game, the original intro as well. When men look upon demons, they see a creature foul, with no moral concept at all, or guidance, with no morale, and all that. So this is quite clear. You know, I have no morality to these demons. They are foul creatures of the abyss. Another group that looks at demons, some sort of monstrous tribe bunch look at demons, and they tell a different story. They look at a demon, and simply say a demon honors its pact. If there's foulness seen, it is merely the reflection of he who sees it. Oh, what do we got here? Let's take a little bit of possession, I think. And there we go. Oh, eat it. Over here, please. Thank you. Ah, my foul scorpions did their job. They die as well. But yeah, we'll recover, we'll regenerate. That was a good usage though. That was a good showing of how this game plays.
Thou art already dead.
Okay, so we got we don't use him hit there, we can't get through here. We then need to go back to him, because that wall disappears.
Must I do everything myself?
Yes. We pick up a magic cloak. Okay, you would be grateful, lady. We picked a magic cloak up. I can't use it. Strange enough, he can use it. Usable by all. Excellent. So even you can use it. Each one will say what they can and cannot use. This short bow is better. Don't get a temper. This is a better short bow. You have a level 1 short bow equipped with a level... It loses some pierce damage, but its overall stat is better. And it can have essence added to it. So we can actually add some... Yeah, higher grade version of this is it just becomes... It can kill enemies one hit. It's awesome. Let's add some fire essence to it. Tends to be I could add blind and put poison them. So you could literally have blight and fire going off, and that's just awesome when it starts doing stuff like that. Blind, poison, blight. It's like blah 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 blah. The only weapons her Staff of Fire is rubbish. Yeah, I could add elements to this. If I get more essence, I can actually like pain. Wait, swap out. And one out. The thing is, I think while in this form, the others are slowly, they slowly regenerate their health, so I can technically flee. This thing is annoying me away. That's music, please. You're not, you're dead. There's some stuff. It's a sanctuary where we can swap these guys out. You can have 4 characters, but we can have 2. Well, not including these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can have 10 party members, 10 party dudes, and then these 3 main guys. Water. I can possess you. Or just freeze you. In this state, he freezes, you can't really hurt him. But... my little assassin here can do the job. He's got a higher crit, so... Andy! This is the first proper dungeon. It whispers like that because there's a way for us to do things there. See, they probably thinking, hey, we don't have to worry about anyone sneaking in because we broke the bridge that leads to the main bit. And they would be wrong about that. Such pitiful traps mean nothing to me. And they literally do mean nothing to him. Oh, it's level 1. That's a thing. Wow, the stat change despite this being a level 3, this level Staff of Fire is not pretty bad. Not doing bad actually. Can't take essence off, unfortunately. Show usable. Not unusable, so they'll only show me stuff usable. It's a bit higher tier thing, and I can add essences to it to make it stronger. Equipped, slightly better. But we're also out of time, so when we come back, we are going to finish ransacking the Guild of Steel. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya!